Good morning, Stevenites. Welcome to Thursday. I say morning, it is morning. It's not yet 7 a.m. I get up at 6:15, in case you weren't aware. And I'm reading the comments for Proper Burial. And I had left out a little piece of Proper Burial when I filmed it. There was a moment where I had actually talked about how no one should bother saying that I should destroy the flip, because I wouldn't do that. In editing, I was like, you know what, no one's actually going to suggest I destroy the flip, so I took it out. And there are so many comments that are like smash the flip, just destroy the flip, set it on fire. So someone suggested the Viking burial, where I set it on fire and then put it out on a little boat. I was also advised to cook the flip. I didn't think that there would be so many people. T must have said fireworks. I'm like, no, okay. I'm not going to destroy the thing. I can't do it. I can't do it. Not something like that. I mean, I'm sure that there are some people who could. I'm not one of those people. So, it looks like shadowboxing probably be the best idea for me. Mal in front, me behind. Heading on over to the Kia dealership. And hopefully get this thing resolved. I don't expect them to fix it immediately. Probably have to leave it there, but that's why I'm driving separately. Hey, it's my monkey. Monkey! Also, I never ever give shout-outs, because I have this philosophy that if I give someone a shout-out, then I have to give everyone a shout-out. But I'm going to give somebody a shout-out because they really helped me out, and that is Tasty T-Bone Steak, YouTube user. He messaged me and was talking to me about some car stuff, and I just really appreciate his help. And I know I don't normally do this, but when it's warranted, doggone it's warranted. So, Tasty T-Bone Steak, thank you so much for the help. I know we ended up going with this Kia dealership anyway, but the information you gave me was useful, and I appreciate it, especially because me and Mal aren't too car savvy. Well, Mal's fairly car savvy, and I'm not car savvy. So anyway, Tasty T-Bone Steak, I appreciate it, and thank you. Now I'm vlogging with no hands, because Mallory's here. We dropped her car off at the Honda dealership.
No, behind that.
Yeah, there's a bunch of places right next to each other. What is up with that? Like, car dealerships put their... that's actually really convenient for the consumer. I mean, if they're in the market for...
a used car.
Yeah, for like... and they're looking at multiple brands, so that's really smart, I guess. They probably benefit each other in that way. Maybe. I don't really know how that works. Anyway, yeah, we dropped the car off. It should be done tomorrow. And honestly, when compared to the other prices that we found out, this place really is the best. And we thought it was pretty expensive, because it is expensive, but apparently it's not overpriced. And there is a difference between expensive and overpriced. So, I guess we'll have a good car tomorrow. Also, the other day, 693, or whatever the other day was, the day that my flip was not in sync, you guys were like, hey, it's not in sync. I know, and it was not because of the flip. And I actually talked about that in the comments, but I'm sure most of you didn't see it because I'm still getting comments about it. That was actually not even an issue on my end. That was on YouTube's end. For whatever reason, the file I exported, I checked, because I always check the files that I export, but I don't always check them when I upload them, because they're fine whenever I'm finished. I put them online, and there they go. And it desynced on YouTube's site. Don't know why, don't know what the reason for that was, but that's what happened. So, because everyone was like, wow, the flip really is dying, it's out of sync. I wouldn't have uploaded it had I known it was out of sync. I would have tried to fix it, because I can fix that in editing. Anyway, since then, I've been trying to remember to watch them online. You just like scrub through and make sure that they're not out of sync. That's the first time that's ever happened, because I generally don't check them once I get them online. So I've went almost 700 days without there being a problem. So I don't know what YouTube's deal is. YouTube has problems all the time, but it's one of those things that we have to deal with, because, I mean, for one, I'm making my living using YouTube, but also it has the biggest and best community of all the video sharing sites. Also, I mean, there's so many people who are well established, it's not like we're going to change. So hopefully we won't have any more audio desyncing issues in the future. I'm very pleased to announce that we are trying something new tonight. I mean, We've had it before, it's just I've never made it myself. Tuna! Yeah, tuna. Got a bunch of lemon pepper on there. Pan-seared tuna. Sounds delicious. And Zatarain's black beans and rice. Or rice and black beans, whatever it's called. Super excited. We've had salmon and tilapia and chicken, but we haven't made tuna. The serving sizes are smaller, but they're thick. It's like a steak. It's a tuna steak. And actually, these are some of the bigger ones I pulled out. There's more in the back, and they're smaller, so I figured we'd start with the big ones. I've said it before, but my favorite meat is probably a tie between chicken and fish. It's really hard to tell which one we're doing. I'd probably say chicken most of the time. Fish is a real close second. And then beef and pork. Pork can jump up, but it really depends on what I'm eating. Like bacon. Bacon is so good, but pork roast, pork tenderloin, other pork products, they're a little lower on my list. Still good, but lower. Check that out. We got us a tuna steak and the black beans and rice. It looks a little burnt, but it's actually not. I put lemon pepper seasoning on it, and instead of using lemon juice and pepper, we had like actual seasoning that was lemon pepper. And whenever you do it in the pan-sear, it got burnt. So it is good. That's not bad. What do you think?
Good.
I was worried that I hadn't thawed it long enough, and I didn't cut it into the middle, so maybe I didn't. I don't know. But it's good. Excellent. I love dinner. For those who are unaware, today was Spirit Day, where you wear purple for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender youth, and also to stop bullying. It's to raise awareness. Last year I did it, and I never talked about it on the vlog, but I did it, and it's day 330. It's actually where I get the first letter from Mr. Dyslexic Heart Bear, and I'm not shown in it except like one time, and I'm facing the light so you can't see, but I am wearing purple on that day. And in the tags, it actually talks about that. No one picked up on that, but I did it last year. It probably meant a little more last year than it would have this year, just because I was going to class and I was actually wearing purple. This year, I didn't really go anywhere, so I don't think it would have made a huge deal. Also, I don't think I have anything purple anymore, but instead of wearing purple, I'm simply telling you about it. So this is my way of wearing purple by saying I wore purple. I'm saying the words purple. Spirit Day is a really cool idea. I do fully support it. You can actually find out more at the GLAD website, which I will put down in the video description box. It's glad.org/spiritday. The last bit of business is we have a letter from Jess in Indianapolis, Indiana. Jess has sent us many things before. She is known as PuppyLover256 on YouTube's. And also other places where you would need a username. I'm destroying this envelope. Da-na-na-na! I can already tell that this is a recipe. So we get a recipe. We have a pack of black and white emerging powers! I said it that way because I thought that you would say it that way. I can feel my jugular. Oh my god, that hurt. All of a sudden it was like... And it was like, I will punish you for speaking that way. Anyway, to the letter. Hey, Stephen and Mal. How are things going with you? I know it's a bit late and somewhat repetitive, but congrats on the wedding. It's never too late for that. You two are one of the cutest couples I've seen outside of fiction. I kept thinking of how people have been sending you guys recipes, so I decided to send you one I made. Well, made may be the wrong word, as it requires the use of generic box cake, and is based on the raw fins from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Still, it's the thought that counts, right? I'm also sending some Pokemon cards for Daily Pack. Yay! In closing, good luck with everything, you two. With YouTube, with job, and with life in general. Sincerely, Jess, a.k.a. PuppyLover256. Please see back. Oh, wow. Check that out. The height difference is nearly correct. We've never done like a video or anything that shows our height difference.
There's a photo.
There's a photo that no one's ever seen. This is actually pretty correct. I'm actually a little taller. I actually look correct proportion. Mal just needs to be a little shorter. Mallory's a shorty. She's not a total shorty. You're like 5'5", and I'm 6'6". Yeah. Actually, it's funny because we were just talking about this. She was standing next to me, and we were talking about the height difference. So it's ironic that this picture is here. But she comes to like right under my chin. That's the very top of her head. So yeah, she's a shorty. But this is a really well done picture. Awesome. Oh, it's Poffin. I'm sorry, I read it wrong. Poffin from Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. It's some sort of cake, and she writes, there's personal color and flavor combinations based on the in-game flavor descriptions given to poffins made from certain berries. Interesting. You have to excuse me, it's been a long time since I played the Pokemon games. I got really excited whenever I ordered Fire Red and Leaf Green off of eBay a while back. Like, I played those in my GBA for a long time. I was really excited about those because I really liked Red and Blue. But as they keep coming out, I don't know what a Poffin is. I'll be honest, I have no idea. But I do like Pokemon, and I've heard that White and Black are really good. Also, there was news on Kotaku today that the same people that registered Pokemon BlackandWhite.com or whatever, the company, I guess, that does that, Nintendo or whatever, registered Pokemon Gray. So apparently that's going to be the next game. Anyway, thank you so much, Jess. Jess had actually tweeted me and asked if her letter had gotten here the other day, and it hadn't, but it has finally arrived. I think it got swooshed around in the laundry of mail. Anyway, Jess, I do appreciate it. If you're watching and you'd like to send something, you certainly can. The address is over on the channel page, and you can get it, send us something, and we'll open it up. Recipes, cards, individual cards for the frame, art.
Drawings.
Did you say eggs?
I said drawings.
Drawings.
But you said art. So.
Art, yeah. Don't send eggs. Eggs would probably be a terrible thing to send. The only way I would recommend sending them is if they were hard-boiled. I'm going to be honest, if we got an egg, I would throw it away. It's an egg. We can get those ourselves fresh. Anyway, as I've said before, thanks again, and let's meet back tomorrow, shall we, for all kinds of fun. Not that I know what's going to happen tomorrow, but they're open to so much fun. So much fun's coming tomorrow. Come on for the ride. I'm going to start doing that at the end of the day. Come on for the ride tomorrow. I'm going to bed now.